We're Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you, your space, your home, and surroundings. I'm Debbie Marie. I'm flying solo today as we take on 3 subjects that help homeowners and renters alike. So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces. The technology is here to allow electrical wiring in your home. The same system you plug your toaster or TV into serve as a way to distribute HDTV throughout the entire house. And that's just for starters. It's called Gigabit Home Networking, and Rhonda Castagna has the story.
What if you could have home networking of your media throughout your home without special wiring having to be installed, with holes drilled through the walls and unsightly cables run up the walls and under carpets? There is a new technology on the horizon that will deliver what you want to where you want with the highest of quality. It's called Gigabit Home Networking, or G.hn, and will be available to consumers within a year's time. To get a better understanding of G.hn, Designing Spaces got together with John Egan, Vice President of HomeGrid Forum, to get an understanding and a demonstration of how it all works.
John, we love to be on the cutting edge of things, and I think this new form of technology is really going to have a profound influence on the way that our home networking systems operate. So really excited to learn about this, but before you demonstrate, I want to find out more about what is HomeGrid Forum.
Well, HomeGrid Forum is an industry group made up of service providers, retail companies such as Best Buy, silicon companies such as Marvell and others, and that have come together to promote a cutting-edge home networking technology called G.hn.
Okay. Now, what is G.hn? I'm not familiar with that.
G.hn, think of it as gigabit home networks.
Okay.
Very, very high speed, and it's designed to work over any wire in your home. Over the power lines, over your cable connections, your coax cables, over the twisted pair for your telephones, over any copper that you have in your home, it just works.
Well, I like the fact that it's high speed. Everybody loves to do things quicker with their computers, but explain to me what you mean by the wires in your home. Are you talking about where you plug your lamps in, your TVs in?
Exactly.
Okay.
Any outlet in your home, any jack, socket, can be used now for data connection also. So when you plug into your outlet, not only do you get power, you also have your internet connection, high-speed data. There are any connection in your home.
Now, what is the main advantage, you would say, for doing this into someone's home?
Well, the one advantage for the consumer is no new wires, because every device that typically goes on the internet, that, such as a TV or a computer, needs an outlet, so then the outlet is also their network connection.
So we're in a home that has TVs, they've got computers, they've got portable devices, pretty much everything that you need to show me how this works. So can you give me a hands-on demonstration?
Yes, I can. So first let me introduce the devices. I have 2 types of devices here. One is a European plug, because this is a global technology. So this device is sold in countries that have a different socket than here in the U.S., but just to show that it is a global technology. This one is designed to work here in North America, a typical U.S. plug, and it has power line connection to Ethernet. So now this Ethernet could go to your computer, or if your TV has an Ethernet connection, or a set-top box, or other devices in the home, it's just plug and play. The consumer can just take these, take 2 of them, plug them into outlets, or many more, and then it automatically forms a network. The consumer doesn't have to be worried about programming or adding new cables or anything. It just works.
That's good. Looks pretty simple. I see it says security here. I know a lot of people are concerned about how secure their computer systems and home networking systems are in their home. How does that work?
G.hn is defined to have the best security for the home network possible. And this security button here allows the consumer to plug a new device into their network, press the security button, and it automatically configures itself to be a secure connection with the rest of the network.
Oh, that's very
Peace
good.
of mind for the end user, secure personal data.
That's so important. All right,
Yes.
great. Well, I'm interested to see how you do this. You want to go show me one of the devices?
Please.
Okay.
So as I showed you, we've plugged the unit in the wall.
Okay.
Now we've got the Ethernet cable plugged into my laptop.
Right.
I'm running it, Designing Spaces showing here.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, of course. So we're watching it on HD here in the laptop.
Yes.
And it's also streaming out over the Ethernet cable to the G.hn module in the outlet, and it's going throughout the home.
So do I always have to do this from my laptop?
No, actually, this is just to demonstrate today, but with the modern high-speed links that are coming to the home, people can watch television from over the internet through their links, but the home network has limited to this point. Now with G.hn, you can have this high-speed content coming from the internet, from your service provider, and have it go to every TV in the home, different channels at each TV even.
Okay, so you can watch something from one TV, in fact, to another TV.
Yes, you can, and be at different HD channels that you're getting from your service provider, all sent over the G.hn links in the home.
Wow. All right. Well, let's go look at what this looks like on the TV in the other room.
Fantastic.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. You can see everything in this room, and it's crystal clear.
Yes, and just over the plug-and-play G.hn network. High speed from room to room or from the internet to any device.
Now, what about someone that lives in a large home, say if it's a 5-story home?
If it's a very large home, many units may be very far apart. And because of the wiring or whatever, they may have weak signals. So automatically, the G.hn technology, without the user having to be involved, has relaying between devices. So devices in the middle will take care of the ones at the far ends. So it's crystal clear signals no matter where the units are placed.
So I can imagine a lot of people being concerned about interference from their neighbors. So what about someone that lives in an apartment?
And this is a common problem, actually, Rhonda. When there's power line networks nearby in apartment buildings, they interfere with one another to the point where their signals deteriorate and are almost useless. G.hn eliminates that problem. In effect, it hides the networks from one another, not only with secure signals, so it can't be seen, the data seen from network to network, but they also hide from each other so the signals stay crystal clear and high speed in every network.
So they're virtually invisible from each other.
Exactly, yes.
Very cool. Well, where can our viewers find out more about G.hn?
At HomeGridForum.org.
Okay, and is it available now? Because I know this technology is relatively new, correct?
Starting 2013, it'll be available in retail, and service providers globally will be deploying it as part of their networks.
Okay, great. Well, I'll be looking for it. Thank you so much, John, for giving us the heads up on this.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda.
And you can also find the link to this segment on our website if you'd like to review it again, and that's at designingspaces.tv. And while you're online, you can also join the conversation on our Facebook page at facebook.com/dspaces.tv. For Designing Spaces, I'm Rhonda Castagna.
Well, we're out of time, but thanks for joining me here today on Designing Spaces, the show that's all about your living spaces and your lifestyle. I'm Debbie Marie, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.